out the Crown of the Roar. Collapse now going to try and back away with that extra bit of movement speed. Does get hit by the Gyrocopter ultimate. That's going to slow him down enough. Good snowball pickup from Mira. That buys him a couple of seconds, but Quinn is going to follow that ball. He is perfectly matched to be able to hit them both. The swashbuckle isn't enough though, and Dyrachyo and Quinn are now in trouble. Top of the coil. Laurel going to lock him down, and there's not much these supports can do to stop it. In fact, they're just going to feed right alongside the other two of GAIMIN Gladiators as Team Spirit in a 5-man move sweep over GAIMIN Gladiators, run them down underneath their towers, and even through the portal, Tofu will be denied that exit. Instead, he'll head back to the fountain after a triple kill for you. He'll find him here in the corner, clear out most of the trees, but Laurel's actually going to bounce back in here.
They're going to retake the fight.
But Pochka's going to stand and fight as best he can, but they pick off Ace immediately. Laurel trying to make his way out, and the silence. Maybe he gets clipped again. He's dead. Couldn't jump to his orb in time.
Second, so you have to think about the timer here.
Look at that burst damage. Quinn caught by the coil and instantly killed by Yutoro. And you can feel it. Yutoro is seeing an opportunity. They're going to be able to cut down Celery. And now he goes in for the kill. The Aegis does expire, but the rest of his team provides the disable. So when second life comes back up, he's going to shred through Ace. Looks over to Tofu next. Now, last left, perhaps Dyrachyo trying to run him down. Dyrachyo doing his best he can, but up against 3 different cores, he can't actually
for this fight. Says I don't need it.
Overgrowth with the 3-man coil. It's looking beautiful, and Utoro's right in there with this fresh BKB to lay the damage in these cores. Once again, Ace has no chance with the bear, and of course the Beastmaster's gonna lock down that ball. You're not going anywhere, Quinn. They're gonna catch more. Tofu's gonna be the last one down. Dyrachyo only survives because of his TP.
Yutoro just runs straight into them.
Pops BKB, turns around. Oh man, that damage is just building up so quickly. Quinn's got it in an instant, so is the bear. Dyrachyo battling up against Laurel, but the big bad boss of the fight is definitely Yutoro. And once he turns his eye on a hero,
absolutely over.
Game over for this one. The Team Spirit, 33 minutes, and it's done. Well, right now, it's going to be Quinn trying to jump in, but immediately stopped by Laurel. Once again, with the counter initiation, Quinn's trying to get out of here, but he's going to be caught. The Inkswell plus the Silence is going to try and trample his way over the left-hand side, and he is slowed down, pulled back in by Collapse, though. Oh, and a Chronosphere actually locking away these 2 other cores right in front of this tower. Celery's trying to stop him now as they turn back around onto Ace, trying to finish him up. There goes that reincarnation. Dyrachyo doesn't have much mana to work with, and on the fresh life, Ace is going to be pulled back underneath that tower again, just like Quinn. They are in trouble. Now Dyrachyo's under this one as well, surrounded by 5 heroes. He's going to start desperately morphing into strength and try and wait for him over the left-hand side, but with all of this damage, he just cannot get far enough away.
Up the pace and
instantly silenced, and a beautiful soul bite, and now an ink-swelled up pinball coming through straight to the heart of GAIMIN Gladiators. Dyrachyo's already burned out of most of his mana, pops his wand, but Dyrachyo, he needs to be able to get away from both Laurel and Yutoro, and he's been burned out. No chance there. GAIMIN Gladiators still have a chance, though, to be able to fight back around Ace and his Radiance, but without their carry, it's not looking great, as Ace is going to be burned out of his first life. Can they fight around this second one? Quinn's sticking around. They certainly don't want to be giving up Ace like this. Here's shot back with the Sprout, but Yutoro is running free. Dyrachyo chases after him. Hits him with the time dilation, though. But it is a very, very forced move from Dyrachyo, but he gets it. He gets that kill. No, turns back around onto Collapse. Oh, RP'd right in front of that tier 2, but silenced up just in the nick of time before his skewer comes through.
He wants more.
Yeah, he does. He sees his opportunity, and what a beautiful entrance from Dyrachyo into this high ground. BKB immediately goes out. Now he has to turn and chase, but he's not going to be close enough. Team Spirit got something big out of him, but they do hit him all. That's going to be able to hit all those heroes. The RP does manage to lock down the 2 heroes. They jumped into the RP. Dyrachyo dies immediately. He's going to have to do all the damage from here on out, but the Rolling Thunder is dangerous and slows him down with the bashes, and the Rolling Thunder hits, and there's no chance. And now they leave Quinn. Yeah, trap him inside that Chronosphere. His BKB is gone. Get the rest. Oh, it's GAIMIN Gladiators who had an opportunity there to be able to upset, but now just what they feared the most, which was Gladiators, but he doesn't have the vision. He's now been grabbed.
He's been time dilated.
They actually have that AoE. The calling goes out. He's on the other side. He actually gets away. Thanks, well, time walk undo so much of the damage, and now GAIMIN Gladiators have to play it a little bit slow. Have to respect that Soulbind. They cleanse themselves of the ghost. That silence is now gone. The Soulbind is away. Yutoro, he's still waiting for his opportunity to get that Chrono. He got 3. Out 2, 3. 1 in the back, 2 in the front, and that's going to be the Aegis down for the Morph, like a second life for both him and Ace, though. Can Yutoro fight through this one? Is he going to be able to get away? The shot comes through. The entangle as well. That's enough. They bring down the carry. Now for the rest. Team Spirit. playing back into this one. The Inkswell, now Skewer locking them together. Laurel, maybe he can fight this one out. Duraccio waveforms over it, trying to separate from his team a little bit, make sure this Swashbuckle doesn't absolutely decimate them like it does Tofu. In the back lines, Ace trying to chase down Duraccio, help him out, but Duraccio dies as Laurel, he does manage to finish him off just on the very tip. Just enough to be able to get that kill before he falls. Collapse tries to skewer away, but locked down by Quinn in the end.
5 seconds you have afterwards, right? Duraccio gonna man up.
They're gonna jump onto this Faceless Void, see if they can burst him down. Once again, there's that Inkswell Heart Dispel into the time walk and attempts. Collapse, turns around, gets that RP on the two of them, locking down Duraccio and finishing him off. And now Ace is gonna come back into this with not much support. With no Quinn, they knew they had the numbers advantage, and they take the fight into GAIMIN Gladiators no matter the cost. He gets a jump away. Force Staff helps him out, but it's not far enough. There is nowhere you can go. The collapse and Yutoro cannot follow.
That is a very bold move. When your Primal is dead, he's so much of your damage, so much of your burst damage. I mean, again, they're very close to bursting Yutoro, but the man knows his limits. Elvin Tunic will help.
But that was an opportunity to get the pick off, and instead it's Collapse who finds the pick off. Another Ogre Seal Totem for Celery, trying to keep him alive. Bump back in. Oh, the Swashbuckle just barely outside of the range there, and they do.
And Yutoro's
back into it. Duraccio will be the first one down. Quinn, he has a BKB. Can he get it off? No, too many stuns.
This damage is ramped up so damn fast.
Oh, Collapse got him on the Inkswell.
Yutoro says, you had your fun, you had your cliff walk, but I'm here to clean it up.
Life, he's got a BKB in his backpack for that second life. And they got an opportunity from Collapse. Pulled Celery out of position.
All right.
Duraccio going to try and use that Faceless Void form to be able to help out, but the Chronosphere goes into work. The Gold Scepter not actually grabbing the real one. Yutoro's still up, and he finishes off the Morphling so easily. Now the RP gets the other two cores. Team Spirit, so clean. The extra ghosts come out from the Wraith King, but doesn't really do anything. Ace just pops his BKB on the second life. They do manage to get another pick here on his Celeries. He tries to jump forward. They've got nothing left in the tank on GAIMIN Gladiators. They are all going to fall. They're going to throw their damage around. The Chief's actually getting popped as Collapse got a little bit low, but into the fountain Laurel goes. A rampage, maybe a double? No, Tofu's going to deny him that. They're going to call the GG.
Oh, just mops him up at the end with way too much damage.
By Quinn, gets around that little speed bump in the way. Hopefully Duraccio can finish him up, but not quite. No, Shallow Grave comes in for Law. Perfect timing there. Quinn does manage to get some decent damage on Yutoro, and Ace is here. He makes the difference. He makes it so Team Spirit can no longer fight bad. It's an overwhelming amount of team fight that he'll put to work to bring down Yutoro, and it looks like he's going to chase down Maposhka. Mira really trying for this one. He might just get himself killed in the process. Will it be good enough? Maposhka still dies, and sure enough, Mira, he's going to be in trouble as well. Good use of the shard, blocking him out, but he still falls. He silenced up the Poison Touch. The Inkswell's on top of him, but he does manage to get away with the Swashbuckle just in time. The charge is going to complete. Collapse, he's got his ultimate. He may not even need it, though. The Poison Touch slowed him down so much, and Maposhka's getting a TP out the shot. Oh, it was so close, but it runs out. It doesn't get there in time, and now a snowball to the other side to meet Duraccio, as it is now him to play this clean. They need to be able to get good executions, but they can't afford to use any pickoffs. Good roll in from Quinn. From behind, though, trapping Team Spirit. Shot goes out, looking for more. The Dazzle was shown there. Quinn getting in front of him. Blocks him out with a Swashbuckle, slows him down with the Inhibit from the Diffuser plate. Allows Duraccio to do the damage. He pops a Shallow Grave. Laurel, he really wants to finish off Quinn. Will he get that kill? The Poison Touch. He's got a regen. A Lotus given over to Chaos Strike. That lifesteal that the Chaos Knight is so dependent on.
And there is no downtime for this lineup.
Look at him, burned out of mana. They try and give him over a little bit, see if he can charge his way out of there, but he's silenced up by the calling, trapped in the corner, and then they use that Storm Panda to be able to catch more. Laurel's gonna die as well. The Dazzle getting no footing in this game.
Thunder very far away. He's just gonna initiate from 3,000.
Yeah, because at any point in time, the Spectre can join him as soon as he gets that initiation, but they don't quite catch him. The Ice Blast is going to be stretched out. Yutoro may see an opportunity to turn this around. Yeah, he's going to go for Duraccio here with the Snowball. There's so many heroes. They dispel out the Phantasm, but Yutoro himself, he will bring down. He will use his own hand to take down the enemy carry. Now looks to finish up these Brewlings if possible. GAIMIN Gladiators trying so hard. The last one is going to die. Double kill for Yutoro, and they turn back for Celery.
picked off here. Yatoro just walks in blind.
Get a 3 second stun, pull him back in, but the silence is doing a lot of work. Quinn tries to roll up, but collapses. The Ice Blast does manage to grab 2 of those cores. Roll up the snowball onto Dirachi.
Yatoro in trouble.
Yatoro's in big time trouble. They give him the shallow grave.
Oh, what a shard.
BKB, but a beautiful shard blocking out some of these heroes is not enough. Yatoro still falls, and now with the toss up in the air, Laurel will come down to a hard reality. Crash down, he does have the BKB, and look at that heal. That Aghanim Scepter with so many units around him, it's so much heal. He is not going to die so easily. GAIMIN Gladiators thought they had an easy target. They will fight to the bitter end. He'll bring down Dirachi before he finally falls. Collapse stuck, though, in the silence. The buyback required from GAIMIN Gladiators because Laurel was too tough of a nut to crack.
Shadow Step comes out.
Dirachi is trying to do this solo. It's a bit dangerous. Collapse, they're going to try and turn back around. They do have the Ice Blast that'll finish off here pretty easily. And Collapse, he's got to be careful of his damage by Yatoro. He comes in, swipes down Dirachi. But the rest of the team is now here from GAIMIN Gladiators looking for the catch, but Collapse has already rolled away. Yes, it is. They're not respecting these Shadow Blades, not respecting the aggression, but a Yule Scepter stalls him up. Collapse, Yatoro actually has BKB. They do catch the Ancient Apparition. He's going to die pretty damn quickly there. Roll up. The Brewling's going to work, though.
They need to
stalling out Yatoro. Now that his BKB is on cooldown, now their magic damage can really go to work, and they can slice and dice through that carry pretty damn quickly. But Poshka, obviously, he doesn't have much hope of living through this. So the fight does turn against them. Actually, oh no, he's got it. Brace Lincoln gets him with the Dispel on the Yule Scepter, but it is going to cost Celery his life. He does have a buyback. He's going to play for it. Quinn off the mark there with his blink in, trying to hit some heroes, but they've already popped their BKBs and are resetting a little bit. Celery, he's going to try and walk back into this fight. He's got to be careful, though. He may get caught by Collapse. He spots him.
Found the A again.
The tower. Yeah, that Ancient Apparition's gone. No more Ice Blast for you to be able to use. Ace has to use his ultimate. He knew Yatoro was gunning for him there, and he could have been chain stunned up. Now they back away. Primal Split being used. If they can get everybody out, it's a dream for Team Spirit. Collapse is making that momentum, though. Pushed back by the Void Panda. Now hit by the Orchid. If they can kill Collapse, that'd be great, but he has so many dispels and so many heals. Mira jumping in, going for the back line. The Pango's been caught, and Yatoro, he destroys him so instantly. Now turns his damage onto Dirachi. Back by Collapse. A charge on through Tofu. He just managed to get the Force Staff down to the low ground. Does get a dead shot onto Collapse, but he's still pretty damn healthy, and they can't turn this one around. It is all Team Spirit, and they will feast on the Brewmaster last.
Team fight decision making just off the charts here. I mean, the kiting, dealing with the ult, they just make it look way too easy right now. Yatoro's going to take his chance to
poke. First down. Oh, man. Before you can even complete the sentence, he's already gone. They do have an Ice Blast, though. That's pretty well positioned. Dirachio's already cleaned up the Grimstroke. It's not too bad, but Dirachio, he needs to get out of there. Oh, my God, that's so much.
Buyback from the Spectre.
Too much damage. Spectre has to win this now, but he has to be careful of that dazzle. They have to be able to take away this Aegis at the bare minimum. Surely they have to go for more. They have to risk it. Collapse is going to charge on through to make sure you can't set up on Yatoro. Now Yatoro will turn back around on you. He's ready for that fight. He pulls back into Dirachi. This could be it for GAIMIN Gladiators unless they find a way out of it. Quinn's dead next. Now Dirachi, a dive back for him. He falls. Tofu's pulled back in. He is pulled to his death, down into his grave. Quinn, last man standing for GAIMIN Gladiators.
He's about to kick this team straight out of the tournament if he has his way. And they're going to go right for the throne. Gonna need one hell of a Primal Split here.
Yatoro starts pushing forward. Mira doesn't quite get it there, and they actually stop the Spirit Breaker right in front of their base, but they're locked in by the shards. Quinn's able to hop around it, but now the he holds him in place. He can't do anything against that, but at least the Brewmaster can.
And they kick him in.
The throne is exploded, and now he's been
welcome to hell.
Oh no! It is too much for GAIMIN Gladiators to be able to handle. They are not going to be able to get through this. They have to pray to get out.
First one for Laurel, who is fit in immaculately with this.